The movie is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Melissa Carter saw it last night.
Yes, loved it. Loved it. I actually own Brian O'Malley's book that it's based on, and so I was really looking forward to seeing the movie last night. And I thought, you know what, how are they going to be able to do this live action based on this graphic novel? But I think you did a fantastic job, so congratulations.
Edgar Wright, the director, Jason Schwartzman, and Michael Cera from the movie all in studio with this morning. What's going on, guys?
Good morning, guys.
Hey, guys.
Thank you for having us.
It's like Bert's your teacher.
Good morning, everybody.
I know, right?
Y'all look great.
Thank you.
Y'all look great, happy, fit, beautiful. just like I imagined, just like I hoped. Thank you.
I've been instructed on this station to not use the term Hotlanta.
Oh, good.
Yes, that's true.
I say it's nice to be in not Hotlanta.
There
Thank
you go.
you.
Nice.
Perfect.
It's been a very, very hard fight for us. It's been a struggle.
I heard.
You gotta take
It's
that
like
back
the
to Hollywood.
Disco Sucks of 2010.
Yeah, it is. Melissa said she went to go see the movie last night. You guys, people were fighting to get in. They're so excited about it.
I mean, it was at the.
Were you at that screening that we were at last night?
Yes,
The one
I
at the
was.
Plaza?
Yes,
Oh,
I
cool.
was. I was at the Plaza last night, and I mean, when I drove up an hour early, there were people around the building, and they were playing the soundtrack to the movie right before we watched the movie. Fantastic, and they had to turn away as many people as got in last night. So
Soundtrack out today, by the way.
it was fantastic. It was awesome. So
Thanks
I mean,
for going. I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. And it's such a cult. I mean, the book itself was, or the series of books, I should say, had a huge cult following. And so it looks like the movie's going to be the same because the crowd was so into it the entire time. I mean, they were cheering when the opening credits popped up.
That's
so
awesome. What about it makes it that cult following?
I know the books have been like the first book came out 6 years ago. I think it just hopefully the film will do the same. But I think the books just kind of speak to a lot of people. Like I think there's a lot of kind of crazy stuff going on in the books, but I think most people would recognize themselves in one of the characters, whether it's Scott Pilgrim or one of his friends and stuff. I mean, it's very, as kind of insane as the film is, like it's very relatable to like anybody's experiences of young love.
Yeah, I mean, it's about, Michael falls in love with this girl, but in order to be with her, he has to defeat her 7 evil exes, and not just defeat them, but destroy them in these battles. But no 2 battles are the same. It's like the most crazy kick butt fighting you've ever seen. And to me, the reason why I relate to it and why I like the comics is because I feel like, not that I have a violent fantasy side, but the movie, but like I think we all like when we're in situations and we drive away from, talking to someone or, whatever, you drive away, you go, oh man, I wish I had done this, or I wish I had said that. And I feel like this movie is like everything that Michael wishes he could have done, but he didn't do. And a lot of it really is just kind of like what's going on in his head. And so I think that's why it speaks to people, because it's like, that is awesome. I've always wanted to just fight for something like that, and I think that's why people relate to it and why people just can't wait to see the film.
now, Edgar, is it true that you consulted with Quentin Tarantino about the length of time to train your actors to do these fight scenes?
That is true, yeah. I've been like lucky enough to become friends with Quentin over the last couple of years. So I did a little bit in Grindhouse, one of the fake trailers. But I did ask him when I was working on this. It was great. He sat me down. I sort of said, tell me how you did the fight scenes in Kill Bill. And I sat with him for like a day where he went through it kind of step by step. And one of his big bits of advice was like minimum 8 weeks of training for all the actors, which is what we did. We had like a boot camp in Toronto. And we all trained together. I trained with them as well. I know it doesn't look like it now, but
it was amazing to be in that kind of shape. I mean, I would take a shower and the water would bounce off me. I was waterproof.
Michael,
it was so surreal. It was amazing.
Michael, did you get in that kind of a shape too?
Well, I mean, compared to how I used to be, it was such a significant difference. I used to be completely out of breath after just stepping into the shower. Now I can get through a very enthusiastic shower and not be tired in the slightest.
Is this the buffed out version of you right now?
No, it was a long time ago at this point.
Okay.
My body's had time to find itself again. Back to its
Back to
usual
normal.
relaxed self.
Yoga Pilates.
It realizes it's not going to be put under any high stress situations anymore.
Michael was in great shape. It was awesome.
The guy that we train with, I mean, the stunt team on this film, this guy Brad Allen and Peng Zhang are both from Jackie Chan's like sort of fight team in
that's-
Hong Kong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not just
that's
any
awesome.
Jackie Chan, the Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
not the other one.
Jack Chan.
It's no coincidence that his initials are JC. It's
Yeah.
like, what would JC do? Like Jackie Chan is our master. But the guy who actually trained us in the morning, who had the boot camp, was this guy Max White, who was our fight trainer, and he was like Hellboy's stunt double.
He
Like-
was Hellboy.
Yeah, he was in the
Hellboy.
Hellboy suit basically, like in a lot of the big fight scenes. So he's kind of like 6'2", and that was amazing.
I felt like every second I was around him and still breathing, that was because he was letting me live. And I was just constantly feeling gratitude towards him. I was like, just constantly in my mind saying, "Thank you, Max. Thank you for letting me be here."
But Jason would do a thing during the training. I was reminded of this yesterday because Jason asks a lot of questions and he's a very inquisitive soul. But I realized that during the training, whenever there was a rest period in the training, Jason would ask about 10 questions to stall for more time to rest.
Yeah, I mean, I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something in a mesh. So I'm not used to training like that.
Michael, how
That's why
much
chicks
ad
dig me.
lib? How much ad libbing was done in this movie?
Not a lot. It was a pretty tight script. You know, Edgar had worked on this script for like 4 years with Michael Bacall. So every bit was, pretty figured out. And also there's dialogue in the script that kind of, is repeated throughout the movie. There are a lot of callback lines. And so it wasn't a whole lot of ad-libbing, really.
You have to have the most recognizable voices ever in movies.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like as
really?
I'm listening to it
This
right
is
now, I'm sort of
tired, too.
absorbed. It is very, very, very recognizable.
That's great. I mean, that's
was-
good and bad, I guess. Because I like to call people and just random people in the phone book and have a conversation.
Do you know who I am?
I hate the idea of
Hi, do you
knowing
know
it's
who
me.
I am?
By the way, you're listening to Q100. All the hits. Keep going.
The movie comes out. Is it this week? It comes out
It comes out on Friday.
Friday.
Yep.
Yeah.
And is this the kind of thing I've always wondered about
Yes.
actors and directors and so on? Yes.
The answer is
Glad
yes.
you're here to answer it.
Trying to be positive.
Will you guys actually sit around and wait for box office results, or does somebody call you at the end of the weekend? Is this something that stresses you out going into the weekend?
I don't know. You do get like I'm like a producer on it as well, so you get kind of the feedback as it's happening and stuff. But like, I don't know, that kind of stuff. Just like there comes a point when you've made the film and just the film has to speak for itself, and just like it's out of our hands now. Do you know what I mean? We're just kind of promoting it, and we're really proud of it and stuff. So like,
And promoting it, you guys did some sort of panthless GQ photo shoot.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about this?
Yeah. Michael, you want to start that off?
I guess we were being photographed.
Yeah, we weren't aware that it was.
We were hanging around New York City.
Yeah, we were in New York. It was hot. As we all know, it's been a
Uh-huh.
hot summer.
It
Right.
is.
And as you all know, we're also men.
And
And-
this Winnie the Pooh look thing is kind of taking off.
Yeah.
So we were doing the Winnie.
And we were doing the Winnie. And we were just a couple of guys shopping in New York, but we didn't wear any pants.
Oh.
And
Felt great.
it felt great. And
freeing.
no, all kidding aside, GQ magazine was wonderful enough to have us be in their magazine and do a shoot with us where it looked like we weren't wearing any pants. And we were wearing these little skin-tight biker shorts. And then they kind of like pixelated out, so it looks like we're not wearing
It
pants.
was like a shower suit, like what you wear in the shower.
Yeah, exactly. And
like we all have one of those.
yeah.
You know, like a flesh tone,
Yeah.
flesh tone
You
pair
wear
of
my
shorts.
shower
Yeah.
suit. What the hell is that?
Never knew.
And so that's what we're doing. So if you see us in GQ, we're not really naked. We're in we're in our zestfully clean kind of shower thing.
You've ruined all of my fantasies.
Fleshfully clean.
Yeah. Fleshfully clean.
Check out the
but,
movie this weekend.
This movie is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen. There are so many movies, I hate to say it, that are so similar to each other. This one is unlike anything you've ever seen. It's so exciting. It's for everyone. It's not just for the kids. It's
a
not
bit-
just for the moms,
a bit
because
like
I'm in it.
Avatar.
Everyone thinks the moms want to go just because I'm in it to get a little piece of J Bones here. but it's for the dads. Dads don't have to be intimidated by me. Uncles can come. Cousins can come.
Men want to be you.
Men want to be me. Women want to be.
With you.
Women want to be you. as well.
Women want to be me as well. Yeah. So this is really what I'm trying to say is this is for everyone, especially if you think it's not for you. It's especially for you. That's what I'm saying here. So if you guys have any problems with it, you just call my office in LA and we'll talk about it. And by office, I mean cell phone because I have no office. Thank you, Atlanta. Thank you, Q100. All the hits. Look at my friends. All the girls. All the guys. It's happening. Let's go, Braves. 1 game in front. We can't lose anymore. Phillies are on her, but let's go. Come on now. Come on. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World this Friday. Go check it out.